Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Captain of Industry. And today we're going to be working on a couple of things that I want to work on. The first one being that we need more fuel. We're really struggling with fuel. So I want to we've got this area here. I'm not liking the fact that vehicles have got such a long way to go for fuel. Um, I don't think it's the answer long term. I actually think this whole process here needs revamping. So I think in the next episode, we're going to relook at this just so that it's all a little bit more filtered out a little bit better because at the moment, obviously, we've got heavy oil that's available that we're not using. We're basically just burning any extension of heavy oil that we have, and we're just using a little bit for the boiler. Um, we can utilize this a lot more. We can use these boilers here to provide us with mechanical power, and I think that's something we need to look at. So what I'm actually thinking of doing is using this as my only base of operation for my actual material for the fluid. We can have these extended still. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically put my power supply stuff here. And then we'll look somewhere else for our second depot when we're ready to build one. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do because right now we're stagnating ourselves, I think. These aren't operating that long. And I just think there's more we can do with it. And I think if we expand and have pipes running over stuff and under stuff and stuff like that, we can get somewhere. I'm just gonna let that burn off for now. What I do want to do is this spur farm at the moment. I've switched back over to potato, and I want to do it for both because I want to do something and try something to see if we can try and help alleviate some of the fuel. So now the only downside is what I'm thinking of doing is getting this. When I find it, that's have we got the no, we haven't got the concrete mixer two yet. That's what does that do? 1, 2 plus 6 gives us 4. Does the same thing. It must be just faster. Yeah, it must be faster. Somewhere in here we have there it is, anaerobic digester. Now the only thing is we can't do anything with the compost that I can see. So the question is, what do we do with the compost? Compost and water gives us our fertilizer, but obviously our compost at the moment is quite full. So I'm thinking what to do is basically providing a secondary input of compost and potentially actually replacing using this animal feed for the compost. So I'm going to test that theory. I don't know if we're going to get enough out of it. So first of all, let's get ourselves a little loose storage. I'm just going to place this here for now because this will obviously be replaced if it does work. Compost. See if we can get it so it can connect into this pipe here. Might not, but we'll give it a go. It will. Excellent. It might take a minute to build. Product assigned compost. What we're going to do is this is going to become non-use. While that's a non-use, we're going to improve our vegetable market. A lot of stuff is still being built at the moment. A lot of stuff has been built. As you can see, a lot of this is now built, but still some are being left over. Most of this has been finished, so we're now getting a nice flow of iron. So I actually tested it. So I upgraded the front plating of the ship. I'm going to upgrade the back plating of the ship. It only takes 200 iron. Before we'd have struggled. Now it'll be done in seconds. Now, this isn't using any fertilizer at the moment. What I want to try and do is bring some over. This is going to be a case of, again, a temporary measure. So first of all, actually, we can bring it underneath this. Why is it not? I want to bring it under here, and I don't know why it's not letting me do that. Oh, it's because of that there. It's fine. We can do that. Make sure it's yeah. So we need to go around the connectors. Right, I'm going to do that there. And we're gonna make it a high one, so all the vehicles can go. Is that right? Close enough. That should connect to our fertilizer line. There we go. That just helps this have a bit of production, and I think I only used a basic pipe for that, so that's fine. Right. Large vehicles are going to take some time. Okay, that's preparing its upgrade. This just means you get a lot more storage out of it because these only take one, whereas this will take two. And we can just help. My ship also found another settlement. So we got the we got the ability to have chicken and glass now, and there's contracts as well, which we need to look into. We also have another way of getting diesel, which is good. We needed the glass, which is good as well. Once the ship's been upgraded, I will probably send it out and destroy that enemy and see what's behind the enemy. But right now, let's get this anaerobic stuff done. So, anaerobic. We're going to need food in, and then what is it we need? Is it the cracking unit? Fuel, gas, and oxygen. If I put this here, we'll then put fluid storage here. We'll then put, I think it's going to need a burner. Oh, actually, it's CO2, so it's smokestack. So we're going to need fuel gas. Actually, I might put the oxygen there, actually. We got our... Where is our air separator? There it is. Let's place that here. Pipe oxygen into there. Fuel gas into there. And then this go into here, like so. U-shape conveyor. We need to make sure, well, we'll sort that out once it's done. Another U-shape conveyor. One thing I didn't realize is these have two exit points, one for U-shape and one for flat. So I was an idiot. So I've actually made some slight adjustments over here. You can see that there are a couple now. So these actually can, this one can't because it's only got a one, but this one's got two. So it now does dual. Why is this not got any water? So the middle one does two now. I don't know why that's struggling for water. Are you struggling with coal? No, not struggling with coal. You're full on water. These guys are full. You're all full. Not sure why. Let's try switching this tank around. Other direction. See how that does. That might help. We certainly don't need any more here, so. As a matter of fact, I might toggle two of them. We've got the one providing for all of this, because this is dead anyway at the moment. So mining designation is out of the mining tower. Is this for this? Nope, that's fine. Oh, because no available destinations to be mined in its area. Oh, we're going to struggle for coal if we don't get this sorted. Right. Rotate this around. I believe 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all it can handle. And then F. So cut that off there. There we go. That should help. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest. We are completely out of trees. Or at least in our area anyway. Let's see if we can remove that tree there. That tree there. We can't get to these trees just yet, but we probably can if we... Can we do something here? Let's see if we can do something here. And then flat. And then... I don't know if that's going to be too much actually. I think we need to go down to 10, 11, 10. That should work. While we do that, let's... I think they'll go to that anyway. Then we'll select the tree harvesting ready to go. It will say there's no trees available to reach or whatever. But it won't take long. Tree harvester could not reach destination. Not store all the potatoes after harvest. Oh, because, yeah, I need to do a slight adjustment. As a matter of fact, this just needs a priority delivered to it. I'll adjust it once. We'll allow some truck export. Let them nick the potato for now. Right, how much is left? Okay, we look good. They're all looking good there. Armor plating's already done. So the only thing now is the guns on the rear, which I'm going to do as well. Plenty of gunpowder. I don't know if this is actually required for anything anymore. I think this was the old setup. I think it was. Let's remove some of this to here. And then what's this doing here? Out and out. So we don't need any of that. Clean it up. Right, so this is done here. So potato into fuel gas. Right, so once that's emptied that, we can remove that. There we go. Now that that's removed, we can get loose storage. Then a U-shape. There we go. Let's keep the compost empty. So let it fill up a little bit. We're going to need a pipe here, aren't we? Because this is going to produce a lot of fuel gas. Let's remove this pipe. I'm just going to quick remove it. And then storage, fluid storage. Can't connect there, can we? No, it's fine. Fluid storage. We have gas in and gas out. Then the NI. It's the last thing to do. Except NI. Perfect. Right, truck import export can be turned off now. That also can be turned off. Is that connecting to it? Yes, Yes, it is. Good. That should now produce fuel gas. Excellent. It should produce 6. Keep... Oh, it's filled the pipe up as well. Right. It's going to use a lot of construction parts to build, but it's going. It's going. Right. How are we looking down here? We're looking all right. Oh, we need to turn this off now. Everything's looking good. Right. How's our ship looking? Okay. Guns front and rear, armor plating, ship engines are standard. Right. Not enough crew. Are we not crewed? Load crew. There we go. Right, let's go and battle. Right, that's off. All this is currently paused because we're still waiting for things to be constructed. Some of it's still going, clearing off. But the majority of it is paused. We're nearly ready for... Well, we've still got to finish off these bits here, but we're nearly ready for this as well. Just finishing it off there. We've got plenty of coal backup storage here, which is nice. Don't know why this is not being kept full. There we go. Ship in battle. Victory. Discovered a sulfur mine. Excellent. Has he got any more? Yep, he's got a bit more fuel, so we can head on over here. There we go. It's exploring. I don't know what it'll find, but it'll take a while to explore. Okay. How's our science looking? We're struggling with science a little bit. I think it's just with the speed at which it's going. We can't upgrade until we get the next level. But that's fine. Ships in battle once again. So we'll have to bring it back for a repair once this is done. Victory! 20 pops. Radar system. Rubber and copper. Okay, let's bring our ship back and get it repaired. Still waiting for an upgrade. So the main killer for us at the moment is this here. And these are waiting on construction parts. Why are you waiting on construction parts? What are you waiting on? You're waiting on wood. Right, okay, so temporarily we will do that. It's no good because it's not going to do it. Okay, so we'll do this. I should put it into the one next to it. That will leave us a... Well, we've got 1.2 somewhere. How are we looking over here? Still not stacked up. Oh, they're just going into a cycle. That's why we don't have that like that. That's fine. They go into a cycle. Is there anything else? what we can do is we can visit our market. Trade with a village. Rubber for a bit of wood. We'll do a bit of that. This one doesn't trade wood. There we go. 140 wood, that'll keep us going for now. Fuel station is out of fuel. Pickups are out of fuel. We've got wood. You're empty and you're empty. Somewhere in this pile there is a lot of construction components. I'd like to find out where. Have I got a hidden... Oh yes, I have a hidden storage. Empty all of these. That'll keep us going. Okay. Fuel is an issue. Now we're looking down here. We are producing some fuel, but nowhere near enough. See, the fuel is a major issue for me. So let's get these as a priority. Because this is just going to help us with fuel. We're getting a lot of fuel gas backup as well, which is nice. Not much compost. Potatoes backing up nicely. So this can't keep up with the potato. That's good. We could possibly truck export. If it starts getting full, we'll allow it to empty. Why is that? No, it's just emptying all my potatoes. Fuel. Fuel's the only problem, and our trees. We're looking over here. Where's all of our pickups? Are they all going over here still? Right, let's just stop this for a minute. There we go. Right, so our only drop-off point is up here, which allows our tree collection. Okay. Now we're looking over here. Almost empty. That should be filling up into these here. Yes, they are. Excellent. Perfect. Alright, there we go. They take a lot of construction parts, but it is worth it. Because this is going to give us more fuel. And it's also a much easier location. I think what we'll do is we'll drop this down to 2 vehicles. We'll produce another fuel depot. Vehicles, fuel station. Rotate this around. Pop that there. There we go. I'll have you as a priority. Almost ready. Okay. We're going to need some more power. Get another generator on the go. I mean, we've got 2.1 megawatts, so I don't know where all my power's going, but... Oh, my ship's docked. Has it repaired? It has repaired. Excellent. So let's send it back out again to explore there. vehicles assigned. And almost ready with this. Here we go. There we go. I just quick deliver it. Right. Once its power is kicking in. Why have we got no power? Coal, priority. P4 priority. That is why we've got no power, because coal is not being delivered. These guys still struggling. According to this, that vehicle is... Oh, there we go. There's two vehicles there. Okay. Matter of fact, you know what? We'll have this as a P1. Just because it's power. Alright, let's bring up the other... Let's see if we can help with the other generator. I don't think it will. It might give us enough power. Right, so that's missing our oxygen. There we go. That's producing some oxygen. Location explored. We found some loot, rubber and copper. It's on its way back. Here we go. Fuel, gas, and oxygen. Still low power. Excellent. There we go. Vehicles are getting diesel in. I think these vehicles are literally just filling up with diesel. They are. It's okay. We've got access to more fuel. That's going to help us. That's going to alleviate some of this problem here. Look at them all. They're all stacked up, just waiting. We haven't even got enough for the ship. Has our ship got fuel? It does. Right, let's leave the ship for now, otherwise we're going to run out of fuel. Right, how are you looking? Plenty of potatoes still. We've just got large vehicles available. What do they require? So we need to upgrade our vehicle depot. I think I'm going to upgrade the vehicle depot. There we go. I don't think we're going to be able to build large vehicles yet. Okay. So that should trickle diesel now. I don't think we can buy fuel gas from anywhere. No, we can't. No. And we need construction part 3s to get glass. Excellent. So we can't get the glass anyway. So we need to look at this. So we need to look at... Where is it? So our assembly. So we need everything for all of these. Then we need mechanical parts. Steel actually makes better mechanical parts. Vehicle parts. Electronics. So the first thing I need to do is figure out... So everything that requires iron. all of these that require iron are going to be here. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3 for one type, and 1, 2, 3 for another type, 1, 2, 3 for that type. Okay. So this is going to be iron construction parts. And then we're going to need, what else needs iron? I'm going to skip the mechanical parts. As a matter of fact, we're going to have quite a lot of iron going. So let's say that that's much better efficiency. But let's go with the iron for now. And then we need vehicle parts. Okay. We then need to split off. So this is where I'm actually thinking I'm going to need to move these a little bit more. Where are we at the moment? Yeah, we are. I'm going to move them further down. I'm actually going to move them to here. That's too close. So oh, we can't build these. These are Mark IIs. We can't build any of them. So we need this. Get rid of all of them. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The reason why we're going to do that is because we're going to have storage. We're going to have unit storage 2s. I'm going to place these back here. Actually, I want some space. So let's put them 1. Put 2 gaps between each one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will do. So what's going to happen is anything these might require, we're going to filter back into these, and they're then going to go around and do all the other shite that we've got to get done. Right. So the next thing we want to look at is we need construction part 2s and 3s. We also need electrical parts, which are going to come from here. Lab equipment separate. So the only thing I need now is electronics, which need to come from my copper. So at the moment we've got no copper storage. So let's get our copper storage done. So we need electrolysis first. So we should have water coming in. We do have water coming in. So all of this copper is going to come into here. So where are we? Copper electrolysis. So we have the smelting coming in. How many does it take? So it takes 16 copper, and these produce 8 at a time. So it's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 4. 2. Let's make sure we got this right. 3, 4. There we go. So we're going to need some water to come in here. Storage. Does this actually have... It does. Good. Excellent. So I'm going to take it off here. I'm going to build 1. let's get the molten balancers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Molten channels. Oh, they're not molten. They're not molten. We don't need to do that. They are flats, aren't they? So we can do a flat sorter. So the flat sorter does priority. So I'm actually going to use the flat sorters because then it'll prioritize the next one, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one. Do I do that? It's 2 per. 2, then a 2 goes into there. Do we need to do that? I'm just thinking. I don't think we need to do that. I think we just need to go flat balancers because then we can connect everything into them. Just thinking that's a better way. Flat channels. Oh. That goes into there. Into there. Into there. Into there. There we go. And everything can filter down nicely. Impure copper into my selection. Then we can get our water. Bring our water off here. Bring it further back. Bit of a messy one, but it works. Pickup cannot reach destination. Where are you trying to get to? Recover. Why are you trying to get there? We're looking over here. We've almost got our ramp up. Good. More pickups can't reach destinations. Where are you trying to get to? Let's remove this. Remove this. I don't know why they don't just... The rest of them will just have to do for now. I don't know why it doesn't do what it normally does. Right, these are all channeled up. Looks like the steel is actually ready to go, which is nice. So you're full of molten steel. Look at that, everything's looking good. Right, let's get these connected. So... Oh, no. I want to do them first. This was the problem before. U-shaped conveyor is connected. There we go. That's connected. Let's get our molten channel connected. It's going to play silly buggers on me, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Oh no, that's horrible. No, ugh. go. Perfect. Okay. So we're completely out of construction part 2s again. These all require construction part 2s, construction part 2s. We should really go with the basics and build from there. What are these shot on? We still need the tree. That's the main problem that we've got, I think. Just having no access to the trees, which we should have soon. We've nearly completed the ramp. That's looking good. So we need to look at buildings for vehicles. I think we just leave that as is. Let's have a look. 6. That should be alright there. Maybe not quite so close to that. Oh, it's one block up. Let's just do that. There we go. There we go. Again, we'll move that one block. Well, that'll do. That'll do. Right. We're almost there. I don't know why this vehicle's going round. Interesting. Let's build a vehicle ramp there. And I'm just going to quick deliver it just so it's done. Okay, is that ramp complete? Okay. Plenty of storage. I don't think we're quite able to get to the tree yet. What have you got on board? Dirt. So according to this is still not level. Okay, so obviously it needs to be level 11. Fine. Hopefully that means we can then use this area. The harvester still can't reach. There are some mining designations outside of the tower. Which tower? That's fine. That's fine. It all covers. That's also fine. Or is it because of this here? It's because I wiped out this area here. That's fine. We'll get rid of that. There we go. Get rid of that. Right. Now they have access. Right. Not enough maintenance. This is because we're running out of stuff. But it's fine. Right, let's continue what we were doing before. There we go. So our tree harvesters should now be able to go up there. I don't know where they are. There they are. Get a couple of vehicles assigned to you. You've got a couple of vehicles already assigned. And I think that's us pretty much set and ready to go in terms of everything I wanted to do. You're fine there. This is just waiting for construction. That's going to need... People can't reach... Cannot reach destination. You can't reach destination. still can't reach. Where are you going to go to? Can you reach now? We may have to make it a double ramp. That should just allow it to be a bit of a drive over. Which one are you trying to get to? Oh, that's why, because of that tree there was blocking it. Right. That was annoying. There we go. There. Let's keep the trees going. These are a priority. How are we looking over here for fuel? Fuel is, well, station is out of fuel. How are we looking down here? Okay, this is actually filling up. So maybe we can keep this. Where are we? We can keep a delivery going. Not high enough up. Let's keep this about 180. That'll fuel then and just keep coming up and down. Machine is broken. What are you lacking? You're lacking electronics. Why are we lacking electronics? You guys are lacking copper. Why are you lacking copper? Why have I got no copper ore? Well, this is a priority. They're filling up the top section and leaving out the bottom section. So now we're grinding to a halt. These aren't even ready to go. It's because I've got that. There we go. We fixed it. Minor setback, but we'll fix that. There we go. Okay. Everything looks good. Let's get our next level of balances planned out. Should operate quite nicely. And we'll get some molten channels set up as well. Maintenance. Maintenance is an issue. We know why. Let's keep you going. There we go. Copper's back on the menu. Right. That should help us. So we're still short on trees. By the looks of it, it's short on copper and still short on construction components. I think we might need to issue another couple of trucks to these just to get things boosted. A lot of trees here, so that should keep us going for now. We do need to replace the use of wood. We can also buy some wood, I guess. Let's see what's gonna. It's just this area here, isn't it? Yeah, with the rubber. There we go. That should keep us going for now. Okay. So that's actually pumping in now. So we've got a lot of iron pumping in here. Which means this is all now backing up. It's not even using any of this now. So what we can do is we can actually start removing all of this. I actually want to remove all of this. The reason being is, as you can see, it's not even emptying any of this anyway. Is it emptying any of these? It is not. There we go. All of that can be removed. We're going to be extremely busy for a while. That will help us. Because it will also give some construction components back. Some of these, the Mark IIs. We should see some of our area finish off. What are you waiting for? You're waiting to get some space in here, aren't you? There we go, you're working. How are we looking resource-wise? Just missing a teeny bit here, but I'm not worried about that. We've still got a lot of coal in this mountain, which I'm going to be digging through. A lot of coal. I think that dictates how low underneath it is. It's just skimming underneath the surface there. We'll get it. Plenty of coal. Our second steel is up and operational. Okay. U-shaped conveyors can now be done. That's the final connection for our actual smelters. So that's good. Molten channels. There we go. Let's get all these connected up. Okay. Right, so that's helping that. Overall, that's doing well. How's this looking here? What are you waiting on? Okay. These are now operational. We definitely, I think on the next episode, I think this area down here needs to definitely be worked on. We still have a lack of generic use of power. However, the boats still got resource, which is good. So we'll wait for a bit of a stockpile of diesel. What are you trying to get to? You're trying to connect up to there, aren't you? Yeah. We can't quick deliver at the moment. Wait for 5 to be built. We have diesel now, which is good. Not building any. What are you guys waiting on? Electronics still. How's the electronics looking down here now? Still pumping through. Can we buy any electronics from anywhere? Not from there, not from there. Okay, let's send our ship out. We'll send it here. Things are looking good. As a matter of fact, I think this is actually operational near enough. This could help us. I'm going to set these to begin. This is so stacked up that I'm only using one. That's how stacked up we are. Wheat will dry out due to lack of water. Food is a problem. Why have we got food problems? Vegetables. Location explored. Discovered a sawmill. Perfect. That is something we need to repair. So we're actually going to start needing some solid storage on our cargo ships. It's not a great thing right now because we haven't got the room for it. I think we're going to need to look at expansion for another. Is this? Is there a way into here? Looks like there is. Yeah, yeah, it's open. Good. So what I might do is I might actually create a cargo depot here. Let's map it out. So we can build it around here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. Not sure how much space we're going to probably need. We'll probably need more than this, but that'll do for now. What we could do is we could expand around here, remove the sand, use the sand, and fill it back up with soil. I like the idea of that. So a new dumping ground. Okay, these are all full, so we can now remove a couple of the vehicles. Are you completely full here? Yep, you're completely full there. Excellent, good. These are also completely full. This area looks a lot cleaner now. Much, much cleaner. Keep an eye out on our population. How much? 910. So close to our limit. But I think overall, I'm happy with how it's set up. Let's get a second one online just to burn off some of the extra store, like the extra material. We don't need it, but I just want to get rid of it. A lot of these are still empty. We've got the workers, so we can stack up, have everything overfilled. Having too much of something is a good thing for us right now, because overall, it's going to do us a better job. Okay. I'm happy with what we got. How we're looking here. Right, all of these are in here digging up. Let's get some more trucks in here. Let's get the coal stacked up. I want to really stack this coal up. Can we upgrade these? That's new storage twos. Upgrade a couple more of them when we've got the material for it. And I think everything is set now. We're just waiting for some collection of resources, I think. Fuel's looking a little better. It looks looks like we are kind of helping the process a little bit. These are empty. These aren't empty, which is good. You still can't make that destination because we're still waiting on 5 construction component Mark 2s. And you're waiting for these electronics. Could steal some of these. Where are you? You're quite full. Don't need as many. Matter of fact, let's just chuck a few out. There we go. Perfect. Keep it full. Why is that just emptied all of them? Well, they're empty now. That'll give us some components, though, at least. I think these are operational now. They look like it. Yep, they are. Oh, oh crap. Let's just remove that. But no. I want to prioritize the build. There we go. Oh, I missed that. There we go. I didn't that time. There we go. Oh, these two here are not providing. There we go. They are now. Everything's starting to move. That's the wrong button. I want to try and keep everything the same kind of layout. That's not even providing for that. We have to just quick deliver that. There we go. We can just quick deliver these. We've got the Unity. We're stacked up on Unity right now. There we go. Look at that. All the red. Let's bring this one online. And this one online. We have potential health issues. But that's going to be us for this episode. We've got everything pretty much sorted how we want to do it. So yeah, I'm happy with how things are going. We're still struggling with coal by the looks of it. It's just one of them things where we're constantly using so much coal. And I want to try and get away from that with obviously our design of our new power supply, which is going to drop down dramatically our use of diesel. So I do want to do that. But obviously, right now we're struggling with components, so I really want to get this area upgraded to a new system. That being said, I'm not sure this is going to cut it, but we'll see. Everything's in one area. The only downside we've got is they are doing a lot of back and forward with the copper at the moment, but I'm not overly worried. They're stacked up, which is nice. We could potentially actually remove this now and have the copper going up. I may actually consider doing that because that is a far superior. You know what? I am going to do that. Let's remove these. We have far superior copper storage now. So we should be able to export. So let's get storage before we go. Place that there. And I want to do flat sorted. Can we? So I want it to go. So we want 2. That brings 1 into 2. So we want 1. That's going to be too close, I think. 2 might be too close. It isn't. Good. This one goes into here. This one goes into kind of like that little twist. There we go. Quick deliver both of them. These don't need import exports anymore. None of these need import export anymore. There we go. Right. So this doesn't need to be empty constantly. All these disabled. Yeah, we're set. There we go. So we need to export route. So I'm going to test and see how this works. Export route to this here. Now I should be able to assign a vehicle. Let's assign 2 vehicles. So 2 vehicles should now constantly import and export, and that's all they're going to do. Low food supply. We have some extra food over here. We do not. Keep an eye out on that. Steel's backed up. Copper's backed up. Iron's backed up. Good. Deliver, deliver, and quick deliver. There we go. So we'll get these fitted out later. They just make it so they balance out a lot better, but I'm not in a major concern with that. As we can see, everything's backed up nicely. How's the water looking? Water's still full. I am concerned about food. I don't know what a chicken does. But got loads of resources. Let's buy some potatoes. There we go. Right. That's us for this episode. We've done major improvements on our smelting, and I'm happy. Hopefully, we'll get there sooner rather than later. We certainly have the capacity now to build more electronics, which obviously is going to be a major thing for us, rubber and copper. So electronics is definitely something we need to look at. I think electronics is because it's such a major thing and it's the only thing that really requires copper. I'm going to probably do a large construction of electronics, which is probably going to be around this area here. Let's get 4 up. And all 4 of these are going to be electronics. There we go. Because then all we need to do, well, So I don't forget, I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to put this in the middle of these. Which way is it? This way. There we go. So flat conveyors can now go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then all we need is rubber. We need storage. We'll do, how many storages do we need? We'll do 1 there. And 1 there. This looks professional already. And then all we do is you into there, into there. There we go. No product. Rubber. Rubber. There we go. Just like that. Job done. Right. That's going to help us massively. But until next time, everybody, take care for now, and I shall see you all on the next one. Bye for now.